Good morning, everybody. So, as you can tell from the title, probably, I'm going to be doing something a little bit different today. So, I'm going to be going with my Raven Brushworks, aka Wild West Shaving Company, Russell Barton made boar brush. This is definitely one of the better brushes I've used just in general. I love my Badgers, but I also really enjoy the nice scrub from this boar, and I think I've only used this about 2 or 3 times, and personally I prefer it over my Omega 10066. The 66 is a fantastic brush, but I mean, this one just feels better already, and I've had that Omega brush for probably about a year, and it still hasn't really lost that funk. And yeah, this one's got none. So just a fantastic brush. Russell gives a great value for his work, so definitely check that out. So we're going with the Gillette Super Speed, and from the title of this video, I've got is the name on the other side? It is not, but this is a Feather High Stainless. So this is going to be my first time using a feather. Really interested to see how it goes. You know, feathers are legendary for their bite, for their cutting power. So yeah, really excited to see how it is. Super Speed is a pretty mild razor. Spencer told me it'll be a great match. So yeah, just looking forward to it. So wanted to go with the soap that is real nice and slick, so decided to go with A&E Summer Fig. Haven't used Summer Fig in a while. Really enjoyed the scent. Let my girlfriend pick my my soap for today. Not gonna disagree with her. So get the face wet. Get the bloom water on. So, hope everybody's had a good week so far. I had a great shave with Spence yesterday. So, just gonna get loading right here. May I help you? Alright. That looks like a good load to me. Before I get started, a little bit of coffee. Get going. As I was saying, I hope everybody's had a good week so far. So I was saying, Spencer and I had a great shave. I decided to go with the Hikoboshi again because I just had such a great shave with it. I wanted to use it 2 days in a row. So yeah, that edge really softened up on me. When I was first using it, it kind of felt like the Persona hair shaper blades do, where it's just kind of waiting for me to make a mistake. So, oh my god. Oh, and I just got some on my elbow. But where it's just kind of waiting to bite me. So it's really softened up. Feels way better now. I think this needs some water. So really happy with it. At the moment, it's probably the next best edge to the Sprecher. Max's edge though was, you know, real smooth right out the gate, which is why I give the edge to Max. But at the moment, the edges feel very comparable. Yeah, the Kikaboshi is just feeling real good now. So I think it took about 3 or 4 shaves in order for me to get it there. But I don't know if there's a way to kind of help soften up edges without, you know, having to bloody my face up. Like I know for the hair shapers, they have the corking. So I wonder if I were to run my razor through some cork, if that would work. Probably not, that's a dumb idea, but alright. I think that looks pretty good. Losing a few like baby hairs out of the brush, but aside from that, nothing major. So alright. So this is going to be Gillette Super Speed Feather Blade, first use of a feather ever. So let's get going. So in this razor, at least, this feels very smooth. Doesn't feel like it wants to really bite me. Although I'm sure if I get careless it will. But yeah, that feels pretty good. Not really too different from a standard DE blade, or not standard, but I mean the ones that I'm used to. So kind of my go-to blade was the Astra Greens. So doesn't really feel, at least smoothness wise, very different. Might just be the razor though. But I am also very used to blade feel, as you can tell. So my experience may be a little bit different from the, you know, from the DE shavers, because I am used to, well, the most blade gap possible with the straight razor. So yeah, for me, doesn't feel very edgy, doesn't feel very bitey. Cutting power was great though. So this is a winning combination in my book, at least. So far. don't know. This pass might be good enough where I don't need to do a touch-up. But, set that cap down. We will see. And as I've said before in my last DE shave, if you're a DE shaver who's trying to get into straight razors, I think it would be of great benefit for you to, you know, if you're going to do maybe some DE shaves, in between straight razor shaves, or if you want to finish off with your DE after your straight razor, I think it's of great benefit to try and use your offhand to do what you would normally do with the straight razor. So what you would normally do with the straight, so like on this side, on the right side of my face, I use my left hand with my straight razor, so I'm just gonna go left hand right here. And like I said, it won't necessarily give you the technique with the straight razor, but I think it'll help to train some of that awkwardness out. So that's just my suggestion. You know, it may work, it may not work, but that's kind of what I did when I knew I wanted to start using a straight razor. Tried to use my left hand when I could. And when I started using the straight, I could use a little bit of a touch-up. Yeah, a little bit of touch up underneath. So that's all I'm gonna do. Cheeks feel. I think I'll just do the entire face just cause. But yeah, so when I was doing my with the grain on my left side, I would use my left hand. So when I started using the straight razor, it just felt a little less awkward. Sorry if my DE technique looks weird. I use these maybe once every 2 months, so. Everybody always says it's very strange to see me use a DE razor. I hope they mean because I use straight razors so much and not because my DE technique is strange. Alright, so again, just a touch up. there we go, a few weepers. So like I said, if I'm careless, it'll bite me. Didn't really feel them though, but all right. Yeah, that's real clean. I will say this about DEs. They are very nimble and easy to use, so I can get this area underneath my chin cleaner with the DE than I can with the straight, just because with the straight razor I find it very difficult to get this angle right here. This is pretty much how I'd have to do it with the straight to come across the grain. With the DE, very easy. So I can get a slightly cleaner shave with the DE. That being said, with the Kikoboshi and the Stretcher, they both get me clean right here, regardless of if I can go directly against or not. They're both sharp enough and they have the cutting power to just get that pretty much BBS, even though I can't go directly against the grain right there. So get some coffee. Sorry, this is a long DE video for me. I can normally get these done like pretty quick, but I guess I'm talking too much. Alright, Summer Fig aftershave splash. Peter's aftershaves feel great, so. Oh, a few more weepers than I thought I had. Yeah, no burn though, so. No burn at all. Wow, that felt good. And that is real close. I need a EDT that matches this, or an EDP, or you know, some kind of fragrance. Personally, I'm more of a fan of the longer lasting stuff, so Eau de Colognes and Eau de Parfums are my preference. EDTs for me, I'll use them, I enjoy them, but I don't really want to have to apply my fragrance again after like 2 hours, so that's just me. My preference tends to be to buy Eau de Cologne at the weakest. So, but yeah, just let me get my last sip of coffee. Okay, quick recap. Get the suds out of the brush. That was an excellent lather whipped up by this floor. And yeah, no irritation, no nothing. A little bit of a weeper on some of the bumps, but aside from that, it's all good. Dry it off a little bit real quick. And I don't mind being a little bit rougher with my bore knots, especially when I'm trying to rake them in. Yeah, nice little bloom going on it. So Raven Brushworks bore knot. I believe this one's a 24 millimeter. Yeah, 24 millimeter blonde bore. Fantastic. Love that handle from Russell. So I went with the Gillette Super Speed with the Feather High Stainless in there. So after I'm done with my shave, I'll normally take the blade out and leave it in the towel to dry out. So I'll you know, put the towel over both and then dab them dry and leave them in there so that they dry out. So just did that. And then soap and matching splash. Ariana Nevins, Summer Fig. Personally, I really enjoy the scent. it's a little bit less of a, I got myself on my lip right here apparently. I don't know if you can see that, right over here. But like I said, being careless, it'll bite me. Oh well, it is what it is. But yeah, so it's a little bit of a more, I want to say, a little bit more musky than fruity compared to the Asian plum. The Asian plum is a much more sweet scent. This one's a little more musky to me. So I still like both though. But yeah, fantastic. So first use of the feather blade. I like to try it in maybe my my marker sometime, just so that I can see. I don't know how much more efficient, how much of a difference that blade gap is in that marker, but I'd be interested to try it out. So thank you guys for watching. You know, all you guys that stay till the end, don't comment that you stay till the end and talk about anything. You're gonna tell other people the secret, and then they're all gonna stay till the end now, and then now we have a bigger pool. It defeats the purpose. But I mean, it's fine, it's whatever. But yeah, I just wanted to, you know, do something special for you guys that always stayed till the end, so don't talk about it. This is like Fight Club. You don't talk about it, so great movie. But yeah, thank you for watching. Fat Friday tomorrow, so excited for that, and see ya.